Good morning. I am Professor Julian Birkinshaw, and I am speaking with Jim Skinner, CEO of McDonald's. Good morning, Jim.
Howdy, Julian. Great to be here with you.
So, Jim, why don't you tell us about McDonald's history?
With pleasure. The company was formed by Richard and Maurice McDonald. Their introduction of the speedy service system in 1948 established the principles of what is today known as fast food. McDonald's has since expanded to 119 countries with 31,000 restaurants. We serve 58 million customers each day.
Impressive. So, Jim, how has the firm evolved?
Well, we experienced tremendous growth in the 60s and 70s. Customers wanted fast service, and we aimed to provide service in 50 seconds.
Was it all about speed?
Absolutely. Until the 80s, when competition from Burger King and Wendy's intensified, leading to what is known as burger wars. This price war had a huge impact on the market. However, our lean cost structure and operations enabled us to survive.
Tough times. And more recently?
In the 90s, the U.S. was saturated, so we expanded abroad. That was a huge success. In new markets, we were flexible to local food preferences. For example, in Arab countries we used menus, which complied with Islamic laws for food preparation. Our operational agility enabled us to achieve this.
Do you have other examples of agility?
Oh yes. We continually improve our production processes. We apply simple rules for our products. They must have assured quality, safety and supply, and our franchise model helps us experiment with new products. For example, both the McFlurry and the Egg McMuffin were developed by franchisees. As you quote John Love in your book, Julian, the real secret to McDonald's successful operating system is in the way it enforces uniform procedures without stifling the entrepreneurship of franchisees. Awesome.
Oh, yes. But were there other downturns?
During the 90s, we acquired companies such as Chipotle and Donato's Pizza. McDonald's has been very good at identifying new markets, whether geographically through the 80s and 90s or from a restaurant-type standpoint in the late 90s. But, at the same time, we started witnessing changes in consumer taste. The market was once again in transition.
What happened then?
We realized we had taken our eyes off our fries. Sales started dropping, and this ultimately culminated in a major restructuring that involved the closure of more than 700 restaurants and the divestment of our acquisitions. We showed portfolio agility. It did not make sense for us to keep hold of these assets. It was time to return our focus on what we do best, being the best hamburger brand in the world.
I am sure everyone would like to know how you managed the reaction from the film Super Size Me. I assume that must have had a big impact on your business.
We wanted to tell them, but we needed to adapt. We always have our finger on the pulse of customer tastes and react to our customers' needs. For example, in 2002 we introduced the McCafe as a response to Starbucks. In the noughties, we had to battle our image as a purveyor of fatty, unhealthy food, so we further diversified our menus to suit the changing consumer tastes. We needed to change our public image and remain in line with the change in consumer preferences. So, in 2003, we introduced salads. We also changed the design of our restaurants. More recently, we introduced real fruit smoothies. We have also made our packaging more environmentally friendly. This is an example of strategic, as well as operational agility.
So, Jim, what message do you have for my students?
Stay alert to industry changes, particularly to consumer preferences. You need to anticipate them and be prepared for them. As you say in your book, Julian, while McDonald's is structured hierarchically, it tempers it with flexibility. A tree, even a very large one, will break if it doesn't bend in a strong wind. And the experience of the last few years is that listening more carefully to customers is important.
I am loving it. Thank you, Jim, for your time, and thank you, Team One, for your creativity and thoughtfulness.